What's up, guys, and welcome to another video, and let's get ready to wake up and react to another episode of The Promised Neverland. Season 2, Episode 4. Alright, real quick, for anyone who is even watching this, because I know not many of you do, well, I guess you can't really go based off comments, because not everyone comments. So, maybe more of you watch this than I think that you do. Or than I think do. There we go. Anyway, what am I saying? Oh, yeah. Let's put all this Hunter x Hunter shit behind us, because I did go back and, like, try to find comments that, I don't know, I feel like I might have made them up in my fucking head. I swear there were, like, more toxic comments, like, that I remember, which I know Patreon deletes comments. I know you guys say that, like, your comments will get deleted, like, 3 times, but now I'm feeling like, maybe, like, I'm coming off as, like, a liar, but I don't know. I don't want you guys to think I'm looking for fake, like, sympathy, because I'm not. But, like, yeah, anyway. Sorry for being a bitch yesterday and being dramatic, and I just feel like I made a big deal out of something that it didn't need, like, when I didn't need to. I should have just kept my thoughts to myself. Anyway. But and I appreciate all of you defending me in the comments, but let's just all leave it alone now. Let's just move on. We're done. We're not going to talk about that anymore. As of today, done. Moving on. Okay. So last time okay, yeah, right here, as you can see. What the Oh yeah, skip the intro. Okay. But I'm going to go back and listen to it. I was trying to have this shit set up before. It still says 2 minutes, even though it's not there. Okay. So whatever. So last time, okay, they find the underground bunker. They get, acquainted with it, I guess you could say. Oh, some of the kids find a secret room or, like, passageway, like, secret tunnel to, I guess, maybe an extra, like, a secret escape route, pretty much, if something were to happen and they were to get discovered. And then the other kids, like Emma and I don't know who else is with her, maybe Ray and other kids, they use the pen to get in a secret room, and Minerva calls. I don't know why he's calling. Well, I know why he's calling. I think that was like a trigger, like it sent him like an alarm or something if someone were to access that room. But I'm just saying, like, what's he gonna say to them? That's what I mean when I say, why is he calling? Like, what is he gonna say? Also, the other kids found a room with help scribbled all over the wall and a bunch of tally marks, like someone keeping track of how many days they were locked in there. I don't know if that was like solitary for whoever was there. Like I said, it looks like some place that the farm used to use, maybe to house mothers, maybe to house fathers, maybe to house people who were rebelling, I guess, maybe. Or Minerva is not really a good guy and it's a trap of sorts, and maybe he's that guy in the intro that you see that's working with the demons. We will have to see how this turns out. But yeah. By the way, if you notice, like, my face is getting super red around here, like when I smile and stuff, I just went to the dermatologist today. She gave, and like I said, very sensitive skin. Like, I have the most sensitive skin ever. Okay, so it's causing, like, it to, like, be, like, kind of tight and irritated. So especially when I smile, like the medication she prescribed. So if you're curious, it's tretinoin and clindamycin, which I did use it when I was younger, but I wasn't really, what's the word? I wasn't really, I didn't use it, is it religiously? Is that how you would say that? Is that the phrase? I can't remember it, but, yeah. Anything else that I wanted to mention? But yeah, so I'm embarrassed by it, so just so you know, I'm well aware that it's gonna get super red, but she said she knows my skin's sensitive. I told her, and she still prescribed it. So hopefully, like, after a few weeks, my skin will acclimate to it and it won't be as, irritated by it. But real quick. I'll be right back. Fuck. Oh, that's fucked, dude. I know it. I know. Oh, I want to know his name so bad. Anyway, okay. Ooh, I don't know what to even say, dude. I don't even know what to say. Okay, that's my theory. That guy's still alive. She's gonna get her freedom, as well as his probably. And all she has to bring the kids back. Fuck her kid, I guess. She cares about him, not more than that guy. And then the kids got away. Man, I can't believe those demons came out and ate those humans. I mean, I believe it. I didn't expect it to be that gory, because I feel like we haven't seen gore of that level yet on this show. But that was good job. You're stepping it up a fucking notch. I am very pleased. What else? Um, shit. So yeah, they're on their own. The kids are on their own. Now they found that out. Other humans were in this shelter before. They left because they were sick of being here alone. They wanted to go to the human world. I'm still not quite sure how you get there, you know, but I'm sure we'll find out. They're getting better. Like, more of them are able to actually shoot and kill a bird, a whatever, their prey, pretty much. I didn't know Ray was able to do that. Like, I thought Emma was more of like the physically, what's the word? Like, uh, she was more like athletic, but I guess not the case. He's got the brains and brawn. I think she's stronger than him, but I don't think that has much to do with, like, shooting an arrow with accuracy. So, I love Ray, dude. I love Ray. Who's my favorite character on this show? Who's your guys' favorite character? If I had to answer that, I would say, Ray. I think I would say Ray. I just like his. He does have like a freaking death wish. I swear to God, he offered to eat the fish, even knowing he would be poisoned. I feel like he's just constantly trying to sacrifice himself to like make up for wanting to leave them behind. Which I get it. It's like guilt that's eating away at him. But no, you're not gonna die, bro. You're my favorite character. You have plot armor. I don't know. I feel like the only people on this show that might have plot armor, because I feel like plot armor is not really much of a thing for this show as much as others. But if I had to guess, I would say it would be like Emma and Ray have the most plot armor. Although I feel like Ray's that type of character where he's like the tragic hero where he sacrifices himself in the end or something like that. And then maybe like we find out Norman's alive and then he comes back and then that type of thing. But I don't know. Anyway, now they got to figure out their way to the human world. They have the coordinates, so they know where they need to go. It's just a matter of getting there. This whole season might be them getting there. And then the next season. But like once they get there, the show's over, no? So, or maybe it's not that simple. Maybe the human world is also kind of fucked up. You know? I just feel like it's not going to be some like. They probably have this idea in their head, but they're really smart. So maybe they don't think this, but they might have this idea in their head that it's like this peaceful world with no like war, no like problems like, poverty, maybe like they might have those issues. Poverty, famine, what else? Like they might have some like rogue humans like running around stealing resources from other people because like shit's so scarce. I don't know. I just feel like the human world is not going to be this like fairy tale wonderland where everything's happy go lucky all the time. I think there are going to be some real struggles there. So I just otherwise the show would be over way too soon, I guess. I don't know. The writing on this show is so good. I just I just don't know where it can go from here. You know what I mean? Like it's not like Hunter x Hunter where like is this the right phrase? Like the world is your oyster, like oyster. Like there, I just feel like on Hunter x Hunter, your options are almost limitless on like where you can go with that show. It's just like it's such a broad thing. The world is just it's there's no limiting, I feel like, on that show. Like there are no limitations with what you can do with characters, where you can take them like in the world. I mean, shit, you might find out one day there's an alternate universe or a parallel universe. Who fucking knows? I mean, with this show so far, I just don't know where else you can go other than okay, we get to the human world and then like they struggle there, which I want to see something different. Like I want more than that. I want more than seeing them struggle in the human world. I want to see like if they are gonna struggle in the human world, like I want something. You have to like have a twist on it, like make it different. You know what I mean? What's Coda? I don't know if I'm like making any sense. Like I just want it to be. I want the writer to like kind of make it its own if they are gonna go that route. You know what I mean? So anyway, which I'm sure they will. They've kind of done that so far. I just feel like it. I've watched maybe shows similar to this, but at the same time, it just feels fresh and new. So anyway, what am I saying? What else happened on the show though? My brother's telling him to shut up because I told him he's barking at nothing again. That's okay. I'm almost done. So, okay, I talked about them getting out of there. They did some training, which was cool. The humans found them. Now Isabella's on their case. Talked about all that, right? Talked about how I don't really blame her for what she's doing, but it is kind of sad that she's gonna, try to essentially get her kids killed. Sacrifice them for her own freedom, which, again, I get. What else? I talked about everything, I feel like. I knew it wasn't the end for her. I could tell they were building up to something. I knew there was a fucking twist. That she's just they were you could just tell when a writer's doing that. Like they just I don't know why I got that vibe, but I just felt like if you were gonna kill her off, she would have been dead. She would have been dead already. You wouldn't have shown her in a cell. That right there was kind of like my first inkling that I don't know about this. You might use this, but this is what I thought they were gonna do to Norman. I thought they were gonna use Norman to find the kids. If you watched my season 1 reactions, you remember me saying that. But they're using her instead, which I think is actually better because like it makes more sense. Because Norman would definitely tell them no right away. I think they're using Norman as a father, but he's probably trying to figure his own way out of that. I think this is so cool that you have like sea creatures, the fish and jellyfish and shit, but they're like they're not in water. They're like crawling on trees. They don't have legs. They're just flopping around and shit. Or they just like fly through the like they swim through the air. Like it's just cool. Like that's what I mean. They made it their own. They made it different, and I love it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I talked about everything. Okay. I think. Yeah, okay. Alright. You guys, make it out of there. Let's see. No after credit scene, right? Let me see this. No. Okay. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. Other than that, I'm going to get out of here, guys, and I'll catch you in the next reaction.